show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Nico Horner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Nico Horner.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Fouled away. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
In now, Jonathan Villar goes the other way as this is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Suzuki. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Wade Miley, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So now into the box is Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Hayward is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Derek Hall.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Derek Hall looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly.
Going like good, it is so big of the face. Two scene ain't
All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Jan Gomes. Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Bryson Stott. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the AB now. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Johann Camargo, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Much better hitter swinging right-handed for whatever it is. His entire career, he's hit much better against left-handed pitching than he has against right. This is definitely his more comfortable side.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Suzuki comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting in, the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Mickey Moniak. First delivery to him. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good lead, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
At the plate, Zach Eflin, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Suzuki finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Moniak is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Alfonso Rivas. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Standing in now, Wade Miley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2.
Oh, that's just out.
Fouled off. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
To the plate now, Derek Hall. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Bryson Stott, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that one yanked just foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The shortstop, Nico.
Now the pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Jonathan VR. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he's way off balance with the swing there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball that now.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Suzuki. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So a pitching clinic there as he... Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Johann Camargo.
The third baseman, Johann Camargo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Suzuki will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 16, Mickey Moniak.
Up next, Mickey Moniak. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on the way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. He singled first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
awaken. I feel so dangerous when I become free.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Patrick Wisdom becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, Ian Happ. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He's set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The batter, the second baseman, Alec Bohm.
Next, it'll be Alec Bohm, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
2 down, no one on base. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Suzuki is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Alfonso Rivas, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Ready with the 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Rafael Ortega will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball left outside.
And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Justin Steele enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready now is Derek Hall. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Rhys Hoskins will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Bryson.
Now to bat, Bryson Stott. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. And now the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward. At the track, the wall, gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Up next to Philadelphia.
And the next in is Johann Camargo. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Rhys Hoskins will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. 7th inning ready to roll. And up next, Nico Hoerner. First pitch on the way. As he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint...
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Number 16.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Camargo waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Happ.
Next to hit is Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubs 2. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mickey Moniak.
The center fielder, Mickey.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Roman Quinn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. This is on the ground over to first. Beautiful diving stop. The throw to first. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is wild, and the inning will continue.
Ooh, bang, bang play right there. That's one of my favorite plays, thinking back to it, to go in that hole in between first base and second base, do that little pirouette, make that throw to first base. Wasn't able to complete the play, but nice job.
In now, Alec Bohm. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Phillies strand one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Brad Hand has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. New inning set to get underway, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now here's the first offering, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Popped him up. Real Muto is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Nick Madrigal will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch of the AB on its way. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin.
Wilson Contreras will come on as a pinch hitter. He's set. Here it comes. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubbies 3. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. David Bodie is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Stepping in once again is Nicholas Castellanos. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Robertson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to dig in, Rhys Hoskins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Gomes gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Horner.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Suzuki. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Fouled away. Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Eflin is credited with the win.
Our final line score this afternoon.